Hello. I'd like to first start by acknowledging the 34 tribes, pueblos, and other indigenous communities that currently lack federal recognition, and acknowledge their ancestral ties to the land where we're meeting today. I'm an archaeologist, and archaeology is a study of the human past, and my research is focusing on some of the first people to make it here to the Southwest. We refer to them as Paleo-Indian and the Archaic. We actually don't know what they call themselves. These guys were here during the last ice age. If you look here, this is kind of what we think the Sandias would have looked like if you're looking down at them. Look at the grass. Look at the tree line. Snow. Different, right? How do we know this? Well, my research is looking at stable isotopic analysis for 4 different bison kill sites. 2 here and 2 here. What does that do? Luckily for us, there's cold weather plants and warm weather plants. Cold weather plants take up carbon dioxide differently from the atmosphere than warm weather plants, and that has to do with evaporation. Warm weather plants don't want to lose water, so they absorb it differently. And luckily for us, you are what you eat. So if an animal comes through and eats this grass, they'll get that chemical signature through. So my research is looking at the teeth from 2 sites here, 2 sites here. These are currently held at the Maxwell Museum here on campus. I'm going to take the teeth and examine them at the Stable Isotopic Analysis Lab here on campus. From that, we'll actually be able to get a real signature of what this environment looked like. And why is this important? Well, this right here, the end of the Ice Age, was the first time that humans actually dealt with climate change. What are we dealing with now? Climate change again. Perhaps maybe if we study this time period, we learned how these people handled it, we learned mistakes that they made, and we could correct for it. Because that's one thing that everyone from the past tells you, learn from the past. We always seem to miss that one, but we have the chance to actually change that. Thank you.
So Joshua, did you always imagine that you would be grinding teeth and analyzing them?
No, not at all, no.
How much tooth do you need to grind?
Very little, actually. So bison teeth are about that big. In the first place, you take 1/8 millimeter slivers from each of that, and you just need the tooth enamel too. And you can get multiple measurements from a tooth because the way the teeth are laid down, it goes through different time periods.
And tell us where you're from.
I'm from the far-flung place of Grant, New Mexico. It's an hour that way.
Thank you so much, Joshua.